This is number 9. For part A, the parabola is going down because we have an A value of -1. A downward shaped parabola has a vertex at the maximum, so this is a max, and the vertex has coordinates of -11, -6. Opposite for the H, same for the K. -11, -6 is off the graph, so we're going to want to rescale our x-axis. We're going to go x by 2's. That way, -5.5 is really -11, but we're going to keep the y's the same. So our vertex is going to go here, so we can at least get it on the grid. Okay, now for part C, we're going to do our axis of symmetry at x equals -11 and draw it vertically, cutting through the vertex. You can even label that x equals -11. So now we find the x and y intercepts. Part D is to find the x-intercepts. And x-intercepts occur where y is equal to 0. So we go 0 is equal to -x plus 11 squared minus 6. Add 6 to both sides. Divide by -1. We get -6 equals x plus 11 squared. Take the plus or minus square root of both sides. We get plus or minus I radical 6 equals x plus 11. Subtract 11 and you get -11 plus or minus I radical 6. We can't plot these because these are complex. And this is what we would expect because the parabola is going down and it will not cross the x-axis. For part E, we're going to plug 0 in for x and figure out what y would be. So we get -x plus 11, or 0 plus 11 squared, plus 6, or -121, sorry, that's minus 6, or -127. We said we didn't change the scale on the y-axis, so we cannot plot the y-intercept of 0, -127. So we have to plot 2 more points. This means t-chart. This axis of symmetry is at x equals -11, so let's go x equals -10 to get a point right by the axis of symmetry. If we plug in -10 for x, we get -1 squared minus 6, or -7. So -10, -7 is a point. We're going to plot that here and here. And then let's plug in -9, just to get one more over. We get -2 squared minus 6, which is -4 minus 6, or -10. So that point's actually right here. I'm going to put it in red so we can see it better. It's a very skinny parabola. Probably a difficult one to choose for the first one, but hey. Okay, we graph it, sketch it, and now you can see why it would have a y-intercept all the way down to -127. So that's it. 5 points. We have 2 of them here, and each of those points, this -10, -7 went here, and it went here because we put it on the other side. And this point, this -9, -10, went here, but it also went here because again we went on the opposite side of the axis of symmetry.